When I look at the fourth line then, Drew O'Connor, Ryan Poehling, Drake Caggiula. O'Connor and Poehling, we talked about a little bit as two guys that are battling for that 12th, 13th forward spot. O'Connor, where he's at in this lineup, is really the main position that we see people battling for. And I think the big thing with those two is they can both play the penalty kill, and that's what the Penguins are going to need. And they can both play center on the penalty kill, which is what the Penguins need. But a guy we haven't really talked much about is Drake Caggiula. He comes over with great NHL experience, bounces around from team to team, coming over from the Buffalo Sabres. Didn't play very much last season because he was injured. When you saw him on Friday and Saturday when we were there, what did you think of Drake Caggiula?
He's going to be a good little 13th option, I think. I don't
Mhm.
know how much of an NHL option he can be, but he's going to be a good piece to have in the organization. Almost a break glass in case of emergency type player, which,
Mhm.
like last season, the Penguins once again kind of have in spades this year.
Mhm.
Could he be an immediate help as if people are injured? Yes. I just don't see it being a day-to-day thing.
Mhm.
He was good. Like, I'm not going to say in any way he was bad, but there are just other names on this lineup that don't have to lift a finger in camp and already have a spot on this team.
Mhm. And with Caggiula, the thing is, he was a top six forward in Edmonton at one point, and with that, you look at it and you take it with a grain of salt because guess who else was a top six forward in their former team? Alex Nylander, and he spent the entire first half season in the organization down with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. But when I look at Caggiula, I was not impressed by what I saw on Friday and Saturday, nor was I very impressed from what I saw on Tuesday when he was in the lineup, but he looked like a solid option. He looked like he belonged in an NHL lineup. He looked like he was paced up with Poehling, with O'Connor when he was out there. And it looks like he's a solid option, like you mentioned, as a replacement level player. It looks like he has the edge to the coaching staff on a guy like Josh Archibald, as well as that younger class of players in Puustinen, Poulin, Legare, and Hollander. Now, by the end of the season, do I think that one or maybe a couple of those younger guys are going to jump him just because of what they mean to the roster and where their progression could be by the end of the season? Yes. But I think Caggiula as a bridge between now and then is a good option in case of injury. And we already see, and we talked about a couple of injuries that the Penguins are dealing with. Caggiula has shown that he can score goals at the NHL level, that he can play up and down a lineup like he did in Edmonton because they needed it because they didn't have forwards, and he's showing that he's going to be here and hopefully he can be available, which is going to be the most important thing for the Pittsburgh Penguins because he wasn't that for the Sabres last season.